What's up, F30 fam? So today we got like a big one. I'm gonna be trying to do everything in one video. I might do 2 videos, but really this job should be 1 video. But today we're gonna be changing our boost pipe, charge pipe, and our intercooler. I got all of it in the mail, and I am extremely excited. These are the last 2 parts that I need before I'm able to tune, which I've been able to tune to like stage 1 if I wanted, but I wanted to get full supporter mods before I even went, and now I have them, as you see. So I'm about to put them on. They should take no longer than an hour at most. I mean, I might run into some stupid shit, but if you have an N20 4-cylinder like I do, this job is incredibly simple. This is your boost pipe. Like literally that tube right there, it connects by like a little I'll show you on the charge pipe on the right side, or the driver's side. If you're looking at the charge pipe, is going to be right here. This one's your longer one. You see this metal clip? That's what holds, that's how they're held, like in. All I got to do is take like a little flathead, pop that out, and then pull it off, and then that's that. So that's why I said it should really take no longer than 30 minutes to an hour. Should be a quick, easy job for those. And then the other thing, like you said, or the intercooler, it's that little tiny thing right there. You're gonna have to take off the underplate right here. That shit looks like it needs to be off anyways. Possibly and most likely the front bumper, just to make things a lot easier. Saying the intercooler is that little thing right there, that little tiny ass yada yada. It's literally nothing. Got to take off this front thing and the bumper. Some people said you could do it with the bumper on. I'm gonna take it off, but just more clearance makes life a lot easier than you, or for you, I mean. But with that said, I guess I'm gonna get to like prepping my area. As you see, I'm doing this on dirt, so I'm gonna go get me some carpets, some shit like that, and we gonna get straight to this shit immediately. All right, so like I said, you're gonna have to take the bumper off for your, like, to get to the bottom side of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. You're gonna have 6 T30s and 2 T25s. These bigger ones are the T30s. These 2 smaller ones on the side over here, they're the T25s. Alright, so that's the 6 for the top half. You're gonna have 2 bolts on, like, basically the outer side of your bumper, like right in there. You see them? So you'll have to unscrew those 2 with a wrench or whatever you can get in there. Likely gonna have to take off because it's not gonna fit with the new intercooler. So, you know, break it, do whatever the fuck. Just get it off. It just clips in a whole bunch of places. This right here, they say needs to go because you won't be able to. The new one fits. This doesn't fit on there. This top part can stay, but this bottom one needs to go. So there's a little plastic clip right here, and you're supposed to push back on it and like push up. When I tried that on the other side, it just snapped off for me. So for me, because I'm not gonna keep this plastic at all, I'm just snapping this shit off, like breaking it. So You know, you can choose to do that, or you can try to choose to salvage it. To each their own. So, like I said, I'm just, oh no, that shit's gone now. That little bottom part's the intercooler that we'll take off. Like I said, charge pipe, boost pipe, and then yeah, so I guess I'm gonna go ahead and start taking this out. You're gonna have, they were talking about, there's this weird plastic piece on the back side of it. I don't know if you can see it, it's like right there. You've got to pop that off. There's a weird little black clip on the top side of both the boost pipe and your charge pipe. I'll show you where the one is on the boost pipe. I just took the one off where the charge pipe is. So it's gonna, like I said, it's on the top side, so it's on this back side of it. You're gonna kind of like, I'm using someone said to use a pick tool or like a pry tool. I'm using a flathead. Just kind of wedge it up under there. You can pop it out. No. After struggling with the boost pipe, I finally got it off. That one is a little harder to do, just because it's hard to get your hands up in there, to be honest. After this, or after you get those little black clips off, all it is this right here. Take your little flathead, do this number right here, pop one side out, pop the other. I don't know, however it takes to get it out. That's all you got to do. The little shape that's going to come off. Keep this, because I can't remember if you are supposed to reuse it or not on the new ones. I think your new ones come with a new one, but I'm not 100% sure. So if yours don't, make sure to keep that, so you have a way to get yours back on. So, like I said, just get both sides off. As you see, I try to pry it like out and down so that it will sit over the hose. If you do that, it'll make it 10 times easier to just pop out, I promise you. Because then it's just stuck in this, and all you got to do is kind of get it up in there and, you know, force it out. Now you got two of these sitting off to the side and a loose intercooler. You're going to go and get you T20, I believe, or it's a T25. So I'm gonna come in here and grab me a little T20 to check. Alright, so after struggling, I got it off. This is the old one, bro. Just, you know, you see that little thing? No. How do you think that's gonna compare, dog? It's gonna be insane. Anyways, this goes on the bottom. This is my charge pipe. Charge pipe. Slim, thick, slim. Anyways, yes sir. So my phone is almost dead. It's on 3%, so I'm just gonna go ahead and show you, or tell you, how most of it goes, and then you might get a time lapse, you might not, you might just get a, you know, everything else. Everything else is literally putting it back in the same order. I took the intercooler off, then the turbo pipe, charge pipe, and then as you can see, I literally just slipped that on in 30 seconds. That's all it took, was 30 seconds. It's kind of snug, or like a snuff fit. You gotta like kind of force it on there. You gotta come back through here, and then you gotta like put some force on it and push it back to make sure it's in there, fitted good. And then as you can see, mine's on there, so I'm about to tighten that down. And then I'm about to do the charge pipe, which I hadn't taken off yet, but I'm going to. I figured I'd do the charge pipe a little bit different myself. I'm gonna take and charge my phone while I'm taking off the charge pipe, so I can show you how to change over the sensor and all the other little stuff you need to change over. So, all right, I'll catch you. Got that charge pipe out. Took me about 5 minutes. Hardest part wasn't really the because you know you have a sensor. Mine fell back, so I have to reach and grab it. Sensor came off real easy. That wasn't the big deal. Actually, what caused me more trouble was, let me take these out real quick because I need these. All right, like I said, I took the charge pipe out in about 5 minutes. There was a little plug that looks like, I can't get my shit. You see that little black piece right there? You gotta squeeze the rigid part and then like pull out. It's on the bottom side of this piping that you can see. Yeah. But I had to take it out of the old one to put in the new one, and then you'll just put the sensor on the top, as well as make sure you take in, oh shit, well, make sure you take and pull this out, so when you go to put it on, it just clicks right on. And then that's pretty much it for the install. After, or for the charge pipe and the boost pipe, because they'll be on. Now all you'll have to do is add your intercooler, which I'll get to as soon as I finish this. All right, I got my charge pipe installed now. We have, you know, it's connected up here with the clip. Sensor back in, make sure you get that in. And then, you know, clamp everything down, all that good stuff. And then you can try to fit your intercooler. I already did a test fitting just to see if, you know, I did everything right. It seems like I did. Hopefully I did. Like with right underneath, you can see that, like, maybe. You can see where it kind of like indents. When I was earlier, I couldn't get that all the way on for that to clip into. Make sure you do that. If not, this is gonna be loose. This kept falling off. Like, I kept being able to pull it off. So make sure you get it all the way on there so you can clip it on, and that's not slipping off. That'll cause you less trouble. With this thing over here, make sure you hear it pop into that little, like I said, you gotta take a little bit of force, push it on there, and hear it pop on.